X23 is the first free-to-play female mutant in the game for ABL. Here is how to get here free and what she can do. Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today we're going through X23 new uniform. We had a lot of people screaming on forum, why you did that, why you did the other, you know. They dropped speed type uniform when everyone was waiting finally the first combat female. The new uniform, it's a speed type and the previous uniform was a combat type. But whatever uniform it is, it's the first free-to-play mutant female character that you can go actually and use as tier 4 or level 80 for ABL after all these years. It's like 2 years, and it's the first time for this specific day. Yes, it's this one, the legend mode that needs you to use only female mutant characters, and the only female mutant character that you can see here and can be tier 4, and it's completely free to play. It's no other than our girl X23, and she is level 80. As you can see, I have here the combat uniform because I swapped here before, but yes, generally speaking, it's the first ever character we have that can compete here. Except, yeah, there is also Jean Grey with the old uniform, of course. But yes, and this is huge. This is huge. Everyone was like, finally, X23, yes! You know, everyone was waiting here on the Deadpool update. But yes, by the way, the only way to get X23 BIOS, except going and buy any pack from the shop, is come here into your craft tab and go for this. As soon as you craft, you have potentials to get your X23 here. It's the only way to grind materials for the character. There is no epic quest giving materials for here, like Dakan, or whatever. But yes, you can see here, I'm not gonna stay here until I'm gonna get some. But yes, the point is free to play mutant female, yeah. And yes, I wish that was the case. But yes, I start like, you know, a maniac, like I'm doing a sprint, but it's a marathon, it's a review. We have to consider a lot of things. So yes, first thing first, X23 guys. I'm gonna go through ABL, World Boss Legend, GBR, and I'm gonna try here for World Boss Legend with the combat uniform. For combat uniform, we need a combat female for Ultron 95 to 99. So I managed to have level 80 the character. I have a mighty Rajon here, a decent build, but yeah, nothing important. And I'm gonna go through the rotation and my opinion on the choice of developers to do this thing here. Yes, before we go through that guys, I want you to make sure that you have smashed the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and let me know down below in the comments how you feel about X23. And yes, my way of feeling is that you know, developers are like disgusting. They drop a character without even thinking anything. I totally believe that. And if you come in this tab, you know, the first good thing I told you already is that we have a free mutant female. But guess what? There is not a single other mutant female that can participate here and do the roar cancelling for Surtur. In this specific season, of course, you know, it's the lighting season, so you need someone to do lighting. And the only lighting, the characters that have skill with lighting that can do the cancelling from all this list, it's Hope Summers, Rogue, and Storm. Storm and Rogue are payable seasonal uniforms. Hope Summers cost like 12,000 crystals to unlock everything and get the epic quest, and Rachel Summers and all this stuff. So they wanted to do something good for free to play, but they put the character behind this weird situation here. So my review is going to be with Hope Summers having here to do the cancelling, which is disgusting because you gotta figure out how it looks like. But yes, it's a totally miss. At least they could give here some canceling for the season that they drop the uniform. So it's gonna feel like cool, you know, to buy the uniform, because now only if you have the character at tier 4 you can get value out of here for ABL as free to play, or else you still cannot cancel. If you go tier 4 you can use Thor as a striker and do the canceling easy peasy, but for this specific day, you know, now you can't do shit. You took the character and you can't do shit. But yeah, let's see at least how the character is performing for this day, which could be important for some, you know, getting some extra score. The build I have is looking like that. Mighty Raids, not the best one. And this Urus here, I know guys, I just copied the stats to go through PvE, easy peasy. For PvP, I'm gonna tell you right now, you need the artifact, and also here skills are not like super duper for it. She has guard break immunity on her kit, but still it's not like she is performing really nice. She's missing the, I think she has guard break immunity on her uniform, but she's missing any iframe ignore, and you're gonna see, yeah, she has guard break immunity here, she has guarding dodge here, she has guarding critical rate on the other passive, yeah, guarding critical rate, and she also, you know, she can take advantage of this tier 4 skill with striker, but yes, I can't right now. So let's go to see how she looks like playing with her for ABL. So let's start from the rotation. The rotation is supposed to be awaken skill, 4th skill, delay cancel, 3rd skill into your 5th skill. You want all the proc happen on your 5th skill, and the bad situation here is that your 5th skill does not have a lot of hits. It's a small amount of hits, it's a small animation, you can cancel it really fast and go into your 1st and 2nd skill. For some situations, I'm using my 1st and 2nd skill before my rotation to charge my Mighty Raids faster. So the showcase here, you know, it's a totally doable having the character, this character, you know, with a Mighty Raids, feels completely free to play. I'm swapping into Hope for the issue I told you, but yes, you can imagine that it's another season that Polaris actually can do the cancelling. By the way, for your own information, when I had test first Polaris, I have a video, a Polaris review, believe it or not, with a Mighty Raids on here. When I have done this, it was like 4.5 million, max 5 million, 4.5 to 5 million for my girl Polaris. But yes, my Polaris right now having an insight, so has no point, you know, go and check what my level 70 Polaris can do. For your own information, I tried my you know, my X23 during the live stream, and I did around 5 million. So as you can see here, first row 3.2. I mean, first audience might, yeah, I'm not doing like perfect rotation. It's not like my gameplay is super duper. I'm skipping an awaken skill here. I'm waiting the beast, the sorter to jump into the middle. I could, you know, I could hit it and have it later on again, earlier, but yes, I don't feel like that's the problem. Of course, the gameplay can't be perfect for a character that is up for less than 30 hours. So actually, when you see the video, it's already 48 hours. So you have to understand that, yeah, I'm not perfect, guys. I know, but you know, every single time I'm playing the character. So it's not like the other times I'm perfect and now I have any issue. It's like the first time touching the character, and feels bad, guys. Feels really bad. Developers feels like they drop a character, but the character is underperforming. I've seen characters with Mighty Raids first day on my account hitting 7 to 8 million with the same build. I'm talking about Cable, I'm talking about characters like Luna, you know. Yes, but not in X23 case, which hits barely 6 million for my account. And yes, of course, I could play like 10 times more and be better, but 5.6 is the score I managed to get for myself, which is kind of disgusting, to be honest. And if you consider that there is no way to cancel if you don't tier 4 the character, and the tier 4 skill adds some physical attack, it's not like I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I was thinking, to be honest, I was thinking to tier 4 the character just for the showcase and just to have more hope to go into Ultron and kill 95 to 99. But yesterday during the live stream, chat saved me and I did tier for Deadpool. Deadpool has the same books with X23, so at the moment I'm not gonna tier 4 here for sure to do further testing. But yeah, if like in 10 days when I'm gonna get the books, I have no, I'm not gonna need to tier for anyone else. Perhaps I do that just for Ultron 95 to 99. But yes, let's see what she can do with the old uniform for this specific world boss that we have some hope to clear at level 80. So the people, what they are doing right now to be able to clear this stage 95 is playing with Captain America tier 4 with the female character, the female uniform that he has, really old. And they're taking advantage of the tier 4 skill. Every time you spam your tier 4 skill, Ghost Rider comes in, hit 4th skill with his proc on his CTP, and he's doing like 1 to 2 bars every single time. So you have Captain America charging your tier 4 and dropping hits. But our hope here is to have a character like X23 being level 80 and actually clear the boss. As you can see here, with a Awaken skill and a full rotation with proper proc, I managed to do like 1 bar, and the normal rotation did half a bar. I'm letting like 1 minute of my time here to play. I had forget how Ultron looks like, to be honest. I haven't touched him for a really long time, but yes, feels like level 80. It's not enough for my account at least, and my gameplay of course, to be able to do this 95 to 99. At least at level 80. That's why I told you I had my thought to tier 4 here too. So yeah, I would tier 4 here and I would put an energy. I'm not sure. I mean, feels disgusting, you know. If C was combat with the new uniform, we could talk for something else. But the old uniform has the same rotation as the new uniform, but way less damage. So yeah, doesn't feel like she can do it like this. So she needs a tier 4 100%. But let's see the new uniform, you know, the new uniform, how it looks like for now. And this is one of the best, you know, highlights of this video. In my mind, she's really hot there. Yeah, guys, I mean, this burst in the start gave me some hope, you know. I did that before I go into the Ultron stage, and I was like, oh bro, if she can burst stage 54 of now like that, she has some hope for Ultron, you know. And yes, but yes, you have to consider that new uniforms always are way better than the old uniforms. You can see here, I managed to go into 25 seconds, 30 bars deleted with level 80. X23, of course, this stage you need to consider that is able to be cleared from multiple characters after level 80. At level 80, Storm, a lot of dudes can clear this. It's not like unique content that she can do, but at least, you know, you can see the performance she has. I did a mistake there to the rotation on the previous phase of Null. I skipped my 5th skill by mistake. I start with it, but yeah, looks like that, you know. A normal rotation deleting 4 to 5 bars is really cool. And also, if you have an awakened skill, do more than 3 to 4 bars, it's really nice. So you can see here, I tried to skip the phase, but the issue she has for PvP fits to PvP to PvE also, because in this situation, if she had iframe ignore on any of your skills, I could bring Null into the next phase, and I didn't have to wait into all this stupid animation to wait for. So let's fast forward it for you. And yes, I pulled him into the last phase. As you can see, the burst I did here, I have 7 seconds cooldown on all of my skills, so I have to wait him to go through this animation here, let him drop. You can see the guard break immunity works really nice here. I cleared him in like 100 seconds with not perfect run, of course, and this is impressive with Polaris and Dazzler and Mighty Insight, you know, and Mighty Raids. Yeah, No. But at least we saw that she has some damage somewhere. Another piece of content is, yeah, I'm using Deadpool here, tier 4. I did tier 4 Deadpool, as I told you on my yesterday on my live stream. But yes, the point here is not Deadpool. Is Deadpool's lead stage 75 healing tag that she can actually participate. And I was like, you know what? Perhaps she can do this at level 80. And we're lucky enough not to need to go tier 4 with a healing character. And to be honest, as a burst there, you know, 1.5 bars, it's cool, but you need to consider that he has like 16, he has 10 more, so it's 40 bars. So the last 10 bars are really tough, and she struggled. She struggled, to be honest. I was like 3 minutes left and 15 bars left. Yeah, after a while I was having really issue on that phase that you need to go into the darkness and kill the ads, you know. And you can see here, yeah, perhaps I could do it with a perfect run, but to be honest, if you were thinking that I'm gonna buy this uniform because of the healing tag and go into this Gorr and do it at level 80, yeah, no, it's not that easy. It's kind of hard. You need a super build. At tier 4, probably she could complete Ultron with old uniform, she could complete that, and she could do kind of decent score for ABL, but the maximum score I've ever seen right now, it's with Brilliant Rage 10 million at tier 4, which is disgusting if you consider that Psylocke, which is of course paywall, of course came like a couple of months ago, like 2 months ago. She is able to pull out more than 13 million with a mighty for my account. So she's really bad. She's so bad, guys. I can't believe devs dropped here like that. I totally get that. We already have a lot of tier 4s, dude, you know. We can't push all characters into meta, but we need one reason for any character to be used, you know. We need more content, we need more game modes, we need something to take advantage of the characters that you're dropping, or else people gonna skip all the updates. We skipped Iron Man's, all the mechanical shit. You drop this, we don't need anything that you're dropping last 3 to 4 months, guys. We actually have better characters 6 months ago. So yeah, is this good? Is this bad? I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, let's go into GBR as the end. But yeah, let me share this thought, you know. We have our Discord server down below in the description. You can join there. There is people there talking about the game, you know. The game doesn't go that well. I have people, you know, telling me, oh, I just here for my Adam Warlock. And he told me, you know, isn't it really sad that after Adam Warlock being in the game close to 2 years, I'm able to do him right now and having nothing to wait from the characters that just dropped recently. And I was like, you know what? Is this bad? Is this good? I'm not sure. I mean, if you know that a game has stable meta and you need to build specific characters, whatever characters are going to drop, you know, you can't get better than Luna. If you already had Luna, you're done. If you have Cable, you know, Cable is doing really good. Wolverine, Sentry, Wanda, you can't get better characters from them because they are already maximizing their potentials. The ABL and ABX meta, the ones that we have right now, almost all the characters except Hope Summers perhaps can cap every single score in a very high-end account. So whatever we get, we just get help, you know, to go close to cap ourselves, you know, if we get a better character, or whatever character we're getting, it's having an increase of like 500,000 to 1 million maximum. So even if X23 was like cool for the content she's able to be participate, you know, most of the people could also skip here because the difference can't be that huge. We already are 2 years into the game of tier 4s, 2 years and a half perhaps. But yes, it's like X23 came and didn't touch anything. She's good on nothing. She has no value. You do not need here uniform, you do not need here at all, and only if you have like no use on the, you know, sale for tier 4s and you have a lot of materials and you are at Ultron 95 to 99, you don't even need to buy the last uniform. You want the combat uniform, the previous one, and you can rank up for your World Boss Legend rankings, you know. Here, as you can see, I was able to clear the boss in 2.5 minutes, 2.3, I mean 2.5, yes. Is this impressive for anyone these days? I mean, yeah, GBR is there, we're farming it. It's boring also. So yeah, guys, I can't find any reason for anyone to tell you to go buy this uniform. I mean, I find a reason for tier 4, you know, for the Ultron stage. But even if you are free to play these days, I mean, whatever, you know, if the best choice you have right now is Polaris, and you have a lot of tier 4 materials, and you have some raids left over into your inventory. Yeah, I describe a dude that it's really weird. I'm not sure who is gonna look like that, but only you can go there, buy the uniform, and take advantage of here for ABL. You're free to play, you have a lot of raids in your inventory, plenty of tier 4 materials, and your best character to use right now is Polaris. Who are you? Whoever you are, yeah, go build here. But other than that, she feels disgusting, guys. She feels really bad, really bad. Yeah, and her looks, yeah, it's cheap. In my mind, you know, I've seen her being way cooler. She do some capoeira there to be impressive and stuff, but yeah, no, I don't like her. I don't like X23. It's sad the fact that they drop her like that, and I wish for something really special, but yes, this is not what I was wishing for. I totally get, as I told you, that no one can, you know, no dev could fit everyone into the meta, but there were some plays there. There were Ultron, there were a lot of choices, you know, and yes, they slept on that big time. No cancels for the roars. Yeah, I'm not even talking about ABX, guys. Okay, you know the results. You know the results. ABX also sucks. Yeah. So that was it. Sadly for X23, poor tags, poor everything you can use here, but yeah, it's not better than anyone, guys. For real. Hope you enjoyed. Hope help you decide if you're gonna skip or skip here. See you into the next. Kisses in your faces!